Hey, Mom. How are you?
Every day the same. Wine, wine, and not like smuggling. Wine. It's enough to drive you.
Why is my mouse not working? Hey, there we go. Hey, mouse works. You just finished lunch? I just finished lunch. Stop copying me.
Ooh la la.
You know Master Liam made Matilda. Something
Faster.
it's not just the new vintage that tears me to shreds.
Oh my god. Sometimes I want to take Winston out for a ride. But it's like they made this entire area with screwing up Winston in mind. All the bridges are just the exact thickness he needs. There's a lot of like steep, like short steep drops that Winston will not jump off of. Come on, man. I didn't use him at all in the main game. Now I want to use him. They're screwing with me. Oh, hey. What are you doing out here? A night wraith out in the daylight. That should not be a thing. Hey, Rumplefour, what's up, dude? You know, that's probably why they wanted you to touch that guy's scrotum a lot. Let's just not put any context on that statement at all. That sounds good. Hello.
I'm walking on water. Just like...
Like who?
like a pond skater. Who are you thinking?
No matter. I suppose you thought nothing else in life could surprise you, eh? Wrong.
I want that sword.
Hey, happen to know how the hell I can walk on that water?
Naturally, I know. Since time immemorial have I dwelt in solitude on this shore, and I can testify to the extraordinary nature of the lake.
What's so extraordinary about it? I mean, besides the fact that you can walk on its surface.
A sword, most wondrous, lies in its depths. I watch over it. The blade may be grasped solely by one who possesses the 5 chivalric virtues.
Folk call me a lot of things, but virtuous? I don't know.
Yet I do know, for I know who you are. You have proven yourself capable of great sympathy. You are a man of honor, as many can attest. Of humble means yourself. You show generosity to others. Your valor is the stuff of legends. To acquire the sword, you must first convince me you are worthy. The inscriptions on the stones describe the 5 virtues: valor, honor, wisdom, sympathy, and generosity. During your time in Tucson, you can prove these virtues dwell in your heart. In this world, there are many in need. They will help you prove your chivalry.
Okay. So, did he just say I've already completed like 4 out of the 5? There's 4 and 5. Hey, finished that part. Wait for a chance to prove your wisdom. Okay. Yeah, valor, generosity, honor, and compassion have already been completed. Neat. Alright. 48. Those are all 40s. Oh, that's right. The guy who wanted to make me a portrait. Where's he located? Beauclair Palace. Okay. I'm assuming these are a combination of like side quests and mini missions and stuff like that that indicate these virtues. Would make sense. Hey John, what's up, dude? Yeah, like just shy of 10 minutes. That makes sense. And probably helping the tree lady was probably compassion. Valor was probably fighting in the tournament in what's his name's place. There's probably 2 or 3 places you can do each one, depending on what decisions you make in that mission. They give you a couple of different options to actually complete it. That would make sense. I just have to prove wisdom now. Can I get up there from here? I hope so. I can certainly get close. Okay. Hey, look at this. No.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
The light is inopportune at the moment. Could you...
The opposite way of the dots? Yeah, I go towards the actual, like, quest indicator. The dots aren't always the fastest way, they're just the shortest path that follows the least resistance. But if I take some resistance, usually the path is a lot shorter.
I'm here.
Let us go! We should arrive in time to have the best light of the day. The chiaroscuro we shall capture. Just glorious.
Let's go. The things I do for art.
We had best ride there. We'll arrive faster and less fatigued. A work of mine, Turtle Dove o'er the Heath, hangs in the Ducal Palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said, and fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters, and poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes, Pierre Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief. We'll continue on foot.
Hey, Scoia'tael, what's up, dude? Ready for Game of Thrones tonight? I'll watch it tomorrow.
Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby?
Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us.
My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
Wouldn't happen to have another set with you? And, nothing you could use instead?
My word. Would you really have me scrawl with charcoal like an animal?
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered and organized.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine. I'll take a look around.
I think it is life that imitates art, and not vice versa.
Right you are, Fingo.
Ooh.
Take Baron de Cordell.
Spilled paint.
Oh,
Reeks to high heavens of turpentine.
He actually had a mage enlarge it after he saw that the Reb Courage play. And now...
Footprints. Clear, but curiously small.
Ooh, is it another godling?
Footprints. Smudged.
Don't worry, I've become really adept at avoiding online spoilers, thankfully.
Got paint drops here, too.
Primarily, most of my friends are not dicks, so that helps a lot.
Another stain. Could very well be a lead.
Yes, I am well aware. Hour and 22 minutes.
Neckers? Look like they made off his pants.
What the hell? Okay. Well, that's weird. I was controlling him with my penis.
Empty container. Painter can't use this.
Ooh, what did they draw a painting of?
Cave paintings. This here looks a bit like a necker. Big blobs, what? A troll? Neckers depicting their victory over some trolls? That even possible? Necker propaganda?
Huh. Interesting.
Paints. Don't look ruined. Painter should still be able to use them.
Alright, this time it's probably easier to go around.
Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot.
It's actually an interesting statement because I've been watching, Cappy and I have been watching a YouTube channel with a guy that does historical paint restoration. And one of his big things is like, you don't need a lot of paints. You need like a handful. And if you're a really good painter, you can make all the colors out of like 6, 8, 10 colors. He's like, you know, other than that, you know, don't try to, he's giving like tips, like don't try to overload your paint palette with like 36 colors because you're going to be confused.
We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tales.
No, no, no. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest. A jesting witcher.
Whoa! This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. breathtaking. The perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
How about I be on horseback? I mean, Roach kind of deserves to be immortalized too.
Oh, yes. A horse. Exceptional idea. But I would rather you perch atop Alexander, my mount. I've trained him to pose. I shall paint in the carcass of a slain griffin later. Now, raise your head to exude pride. Thrust your breast forward. Go on, breast forward. I want to see those hocks extended. Ahem. Is the horse paying attention? May I begin? Or would you rather try a different pose?
Go ahead.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, that look you gave me when I first asked you to pose, would you be so kind as to adopt it again? That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes, excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in later.
Gods! A griffin!
Run and hide.
Dearest Mummy! Is it safe?
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday, where we met. I shall display it in the market square. Oof, monstrous beast. Shall we immortalize it in the painting?
Yeah, let's add it. Carcass can serve as your prop.
Splendid. Interesting color palette. and the textures, and the proportions. It will do. Yes, it will do. But I shall paint it in later, in my atelier. There's an excellent illustration in the Encyclopedia Maxima Mundi. I fear this specimen is, well, too far cut and chopped. Ah, very well. That will do for now. I shall polish the details later. No point struggling on in this fading light. Ah, I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so, you did also save your likeness. For posterity.
All right. So let's go meet up with him then. So you know what? Let's go to the Palace Gardens, because then we can teleport to Grand's place and walk over. Okay, cool. Simple enough. Trees. It's not even a tree. It's bushes. Wait, Palace Gardens. This is where the like one of our first quests was. Yeah. I remember this.
Truthfully, only a witch should stand.
He said just past noon, didn't he?
Come ladies, come knights, come mates, come lords, come adventure lovers,
A smashing place we have, eh? Why?
Maybe I have to wait. Oh. Oh my god.
Greetings.
Geralt, there you are. So, our painting. Are you pleased? Is it to your liking? Do tell.
It's nice. Shows a lot of imagination. Don't recall undressing before posing, though. Some of the other details are a bit off, too.
Well, the imagination is an artist's chief tool.
Heard the same from a certain poet. He embellishes and invents chiefly.
Perhaps you'd care to buy the painting. Given our rapport, I shall take a loss. For you, I'll part with it, I will, at a special price.
Why not? It'll make an interesting memento, though I'd hardly call the price a bargain.
Indeed. Few have the sophistication to appreciate my technique. I sometimes go hungry as a consequence.
All right. least this way I'll be able to control who sees it. Thanks.
Jesus God. Wow. What's over here? Oh, that starts the actual game main quest. Okay, can't do that. Oh, so many things. Okay. What else we got? That's really it, right? 48. Let's do this one. You know, I was thinking there must be... I'm going to eventually need to come to the dock. I'm going to come through here, get on the boat, and then we're going to boat most of the way up here, probably to this location, and then walk over. I need to see if there's a teleportation location over there. Let's put a marker right there. Actually, no, let's just mark the boat. Forget it. Alright.
Yep. I'm going to.
No! Dirty clothes! My nemesis.
By the prophet's wounds. A witcher.
Can I... Hey... Slide. Hey, there we go. You. Awesome. Well, that cut out a lot of time. Hey.
Best cure for the beast. Make a fine witcher.
Strolling on an empty stomach.
Hey, cool. There's the thing here. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Nailed it. There's other stuff over there too. We'll have to come check out this side of town eventually. No rush at the moment. So how are you guys doing? Like a drowner over there. You know, it's weird. This feels really slow when you're doing it. But when I look at the distance traveled, I'm like, wow, this was really quick. Hey, this is the location I started the game at. Nice. At least I think it is. I think this bridge is where I want to stop. Correct? Yeah. Yeah, this next bridge, and then I'll horse it up there. This seems a good enough place as any. Awesome. We are eventually going to have to go back to the vineyard to put up that painting. Ooh, hold on.
All is in order.
Geralt, you did it! You managed to reconcile Scoia'tael and Vermentino. Incredible! Master Liam has asked me to give you the best prices.
Cool.
Show me what you got.
Nothing interesting. Ba-na-ba-na. Hey, she'll buy this ring though. Thanks.
Thanks. See you later.
Somebody dies. Later, Winston. I have no idea how you managed to get out there.
All is in order.
Oh, and to answer your question from yesterday at the end of stream, John, the game I'm going to play after this is Mass Effect again. Because it's so good. There's a fire over there. What's this? Is this that place that made me leave? Apparently it was. Bandit's unsent letter. How do I loot these? Stop it. How many times have I played you? Oh! Mass Effect. Sorry, I'm an idiot. It's like, what is he talking about? Played him? The full trilogy, maybe half a dozen times. Why you playing me, son? It's fine. I got it. The full trilogy probably half a dozen times. Mass Effect 1 probably like 20 times.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Should look around still.
Oh, hello.
Scale. Colors unusual. Silver? Never seen one like this. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot, though. Aerial attack. Must have been. Blood. Of the fresh variety. Monster attack was recent.
Hello. The White Terror.
Says Great White Terror on the contract. Could be the same damn beast as in the notice, though. Man, bled to death. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile, too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Draconid. Gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different. Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. You'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory.
You post those warnings?
Indeed, to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I'd prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers.
And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jocast's mate passed on, alas.
Jocast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jocast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for their loss, from my own coffers.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The Disalfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
I'd also like to loot everything. Steal all this stuff. There's a bunch of stuff here. Let's steal everything we can. That'd be fun.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Your Coco is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Interesting theory. Alright, first off, we're putting my glasses back on. Because the game keeps taking them off. Stop taking off my glasses. Alright. So, potions. That's here. What are these? I don't need cat. I think I need Oriole instead of cat right now. I think Oriole's what I need. We'll find out, I guess. Ah, the scents.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day.
Is that dude following me? Maybe not. I thought he was.
Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Yeah, it does appear to be what the guy was saying. They appear to be choosing to go this route.
Here's something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Senses we're true reavers.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild. We'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies.
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
You spared your caste. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
Don't need any more. Rather you paid it out to the families of your pet's victims.
Noble of you, Master. I shall take the advice to heart. Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Yokast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
All right. Well, that was easy enough. Okay. So really, it's main quest for a little bit. So let's do a little bit of main quest stuff then. Mutual of Beauclair. That is funny. This game has a lot of tongue-in-cheek jokes, like really inside jokes that you have to get. Well, in that case, I don't need that potion. But I am doing main story quests, so we'll take Black Blood. Alright, so let's go to the port and we'll travel south from here. I'm pretty sure it will. I just hope the cameo is really, really small. I don't want it to be like significant. That feels like it would be terrible.
Crawling on an empty stomach. Dreadful.
Just have like a side quest where you meet somebody that looks really out of place.
So falling lads behind the drum.
Oh, the purple right there. What the hell is that?
Blazing like the sun along the road to come what may. Over the hills and far away.
Are these dyers?
Here's some free advice, Witchman. If you've no reason to live to spite others.
What?
What are you selling exactly?
Top quality dyes. Guaranteed to produce intense colors that never bleed.
None for me, thanks.
What do you mean? Even the best warrior must look kempt, care for his appearance. For example, he might favor bright colors to stand out from the crowd, or dark to slip unseen through his lover's window by night.
Usually focus on armor's other attributes. Color's not so important. But I guess there's some sense to what you say.
There certainly is. Please, peruse and purchase. You shall not be disappointed.
Dyeing clothes a popular service around here? Never come across something like this before.
For in the north, all is grey, drab and muted. Quite the opposite to Toussaint. Here, look around and you will see the green of verdant hills, the deep blue of the lake, and the blood red of wine. It's no wonder we love her dyes. A lady will change the color of her dress to match her mood. To green when she is jealous, to to yellow when she wishes to radiate joy. A knight, in turn, might, with color, signal the nature of his vow. White to show he's made a vow of chastity, for instance.
Need to stop introducing myself as the White Wolf, then.
Nice.